Welcome to the Fredericksburg Center for Creative Arts, FCCA, for our December, January Winter Blues exhibition. Our juror and judge for this exhibition is Ash Laughlin, faculty of the University of Mary Washington Art Department, and we welcome Ash back. It's a pleasure always working with you, Ash. Downstairs this December-January is the Holiday Show Sale, which features artworks by our member artists, including crafts, cards, and small artworks, which make perfect gifts for Christmas time. I'm Carol Morgan, the curator of the Frederick Gallery at the Fredericksburg Center for Creative Arts, located in our historic home, the Silversmith House, circa 1785, located at 813 Sophia Street in historic downtown Fredericksburg. We invite you to attend these exhibitions in person and our first Friday exhibition receptions, with the openings at 6 p.m. and announcement of boards at 6:30 p.m. Following this video, there will be a walkthrough of the entire exhibition, including all the wonderful works featured in Winter's Blues.
And here's another honorable mention, and this one is from Lois Baird, and it's called Cold Shadows, another landscape in winter time. I like that it has a number of different textures on the ground compared to the trees, applications of palette knife and paintbrush, smudging, smearing, but it still conveys this really great sense of space. I really feel like I could just walk back into these woods. So it's a very nicely made, very balanced composition, and a well done painting. And for honorable mention here, we have Wonderland by Jennifer Cooper. I mean, what a virtuoso painter, obviously. When you look at this, you think you're looking at a photograph, you walk in the door. But when you look at it closely, you see that it is very intricately painted. The detail is superb. The color is right on. It really, again, attracts from across the room, and you really want to come up and look at it. Compositionally, I think it's super sound as well. And I love all the repetition of the trees that occur, the movement of the water. When you're really up on it, it reminds me of a Monet and an area like this, the sort of abstraction that occurs here. So when you're here at the gallery, definitely come and sort of analyze it close to see how well it's made. Again, really terrific work. Jennifer, well done. Honorable mention, and this is The Caliche by Mary Beth Hodel. And it is just an astounding sculptural tile piece, ceramic piece. I really like all of the different textures, all the different materials that she's utilized in this that are kind of unconventional for a work such as this, where we might have plaster here. We have actual human hair, it would appear, for the character's hair. The banshee's hair is what I think it is. And then this really nice beadwork that goes along with it up here. It feels like a really strange talisman for some religious purpose almost. That lightning bolt that's striking. It's just a really powerful piece and super interesting. I love eclectic work like this. And this honorable mention goes to Brad Taylor's Copper River. While not blue, it makes me blue. No. In all honesty, it's a really magnificent work. I think the construction of it, the design of it, really deserves merit. Using these unconventional materials, from screws and nuts and bolts to beer can tabs or different kinds of drink tabs, to copper spindle through the center, and create these undulating movement and very subtle coloration. It's really terrific work. So well done. And for third place, we have this piece, Shot in the Night at the Night by Rebecca Bisger, which is really solid painting and a very expressive painting. Obviously very strong, intense coloration with this painting, but these sort of explosions of light that occur on these street lights at night, a winter's night, just really help drive the viewer around compositionally, I think. And all the detail that shows up once you start getting into it. One of the things I love about great painting is sort of being attracted to it when you're across the room. Hey, that looks like something I really want to look at. And then when you get up on it, you see all of these things occurring that sort of really engage you. So kind of a push-pull giving process from many places throughout the room. Just a really great use of brush mark movement and direction from all of the compositional elements. So well done, Rebecca. I'm very happy to award second place to The Ballerinos by Melanie Quijas. This cut paper piece is astounding. I hope everybody gets a chance to look at it. The detail work, the super, super fine detail work is incredible. And the idea that all of this might have been cut away from one solid sheet of paper without ripping, without tearing is amazing. The other really cool thing about this is how she's been able to create these sort of multiple layers of space and scale within each of these boxes. It just sort of gives you a topsy-turvy world while still giving this sort of theatrical atmosphere to the overall meaning of it. I think it still leaves a lot of room for a viewer to come to it and sort of interpret it themselves, which is, I think, a really terrific thing with great art. So well done here. I'm very pleased to award this painting called Snowfall by Karen Gillen. First place. It is fantastic, really terrific work. The thing I most respond to with this piece is all the different techniques that Karen uses in the work, from this sort of spotty technique that occurs on the sky up here, to all of the drip and run that happens in the water in this area. And just every area seems to have its own sort of application, and she's really paid attention to each of those, not only areas but applications. I also like the sort of sgraffito work that she's done here by scratching away and pulling away some of the paint and for the trees, etc. And overall, it's just a really fantastically composed painting and very well done.
I want to thank Ash Laughlin for jurying this exhibition and selecting these wonderful works, and thank all the artists who submitted their work. It's always a tough judgment call to select work for an exhibition, and a lot harder to select the awards, especially an exhibit like this. It has such high quality, wonderful work, and our congratulations to all the artists. We look forward to you visiting our gallery in person and visiting our website at fcca.org to see the exhibitions, and watch our YouTube channel, Fredericksburg Center for Creative Arts YouTube, for these videos, which are created by our University of Mary Washington student volunteer, Thomas Cruz. Thank you to Thomas and to Ash, and enjoy the rest of this video.